My name is Erin Keeney. I'm the owner-operator of El Fuego Pepper Sauce. I got into making hot sauce about 10 years ago when I just really got into the flavor of the peppers. I figured out that all peppers have different flavors, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted to make sauces that showcased each pepper's flavor and before you got their heat. So that's how I started, and then it just kind of grew, and I got into more peppers and made more sauces, and people liked it, and I was like, oh, it was just a hobby that I was fortunate enough to turn into a business. I asked a lot of questions around town. Our community is really great, so I asked a few other small businesses, small food processors, a salsa company. I was looking for a commercial space because I knew that I couldn't just make it out of my house anymore. You know, this had to be like a legit professional space with permits, all that, licenses. So I just took the leap. I got a license with the state of Washington, and I asked some questions, and then I got my food processor's license with the Department of Agriculture, and just slowly took it from there with a lot of questions. Why choose hot sauce? The peppers. Like I said, I think the fact that each pepper has a different flavor before its heat, and how everyone just goes, oh no, oh I can't, you know, hot sauce, it's just hot, and I just wanted to have a flavor behind it, but the flavor be the pepper itself, really shine through, and I just thought that was cool. Something about the hot sauce industry that people don't know about is there's a new world's hottest pepper, Pepper X, just dethroned the Carolina Reaper literally weeks ago. Carolina Reaper held the Guinness World Records from 2013 till now, 2023. Ed Curry, the same creator of the Carolina Reaper, just created Pepper X, and he just got it officially approved. So it is now in the Guinness World Records as the hottest pepper.
So you can breed hotter peppers when you're like growing them?
Yeah, it's just about like cross-pollination, just like anything else, and taking the traits of the peppers that you like and keeping those seeds and continuing to create peppers. That's how he did it. So we just came out with two new super hots, the Dowdle Bite and the Reaper Sting. Reaper Sting is a Carolina Reaper Trinidad Scorpion pepper, really, again, kind of with my whole lineup, showcasing the flavor of those peppers first, which surprisingly have a very like sweet fruitiness to them, even though they are extremely hot. And then our other super hot is the Dowdle Bite, which is the Dowdle Scorpion mustard one, and that one actually just won 2 awards out in New York at the end of September. First place for XXX Heat and third place for Pepper Blend Hot. So we're really stoked on those, and we really hope if you haven't tried them yet, you do. Here we have my shelf of all my bottles of sauce, empty bottles, forklift to get the big pallets off and all that. Got a little break room. And then we go into our kitchen here.
This is where the magic
is where it all happens. Right. This is my 40-gallon kettle that I use to make all the sauce. Put the stopper in there, and all of it goes in there. And yeah.
How long does it take you to make a batch of sauce?
Depends, depending on the size of the batch and which batch I'm making, but anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, or maybe 6 all total with like prep and everything, you know. Yeah.
The hot sauce competitions are like they're like a big deal.
Yeah, they're a pretty big deal, just the same way that like beer and wine have competitions and all that. Hot sauces have competitions, or spicy food in general have competitions. There are a handful of them throughout the nation, but there's probably 3 that are really big and reputable, and that's the one in Texas, the Fiery Foods, or Zest Fest, the one in New Mexico, Albuquerque, the Scovia Awards, and then the one in New York, the Screaming Mimis. There's categories, just like how, again, in beer and wine, how there'd be like the categories of beer. So there's categories. There's jalapeno, habanero, there's mild, medium, hot, there's fruit-based mild. They have a ton of categories, so you place them in the right one. You, the company, sends in your products, you choose what categories you want to be in, you choose how many sauces you want to enter, and you send them in, and then it's like a blind tasting with judges in the different categories. And then that's how, and then they just announce the winners. Cool. You can be there and accept the awards at these expos and events that they put on. We've never been fortunate enough to be there in person, but they send them in the mail and send you an email letting you know you won. So
that's really cool.
So we got our watermelon jalapeno. This one is like a sweet Asian chili sauce. We eat it a lot on bean and cheese burritos here in the kitchen for lunch. Good on any kind of cheese. Really good on like Brussels sprouts and bacon. Our Fresno sauce has won second place for an American style in the Fiery Foods Challenge in Texas back in 2021. This guy would be like your all-purpose Louisiana style, but again, showcasing the flavor of a Fresno pepper, similar heat to a jalapeno, but a little sweeter. Kind of like if a red bell pepper and a jalapeno had a little pepper baby. Pineapple Thai is our biggest award winner so far. It's won in Texas, in New Mexico, in New York, and in California. Very delicious, like sweet and spicy mix, perfect for margaritas, salmon, eggs, pizza, literally everything you could think of. Mac and cheese, the list goes on and on. Next we have our guava haba. I love this one. It has guava puree, passion fruit, habanero, a little vanilla orange vinegar. It gives it this delicious sweetness. This guy won twice in New Mexico, a second and a third place guy. We love this one on soft cheeses with crackers, grilled shrimp, mango. It goes really good on just like some fruit, ceviches. So yummies. We got our tropical habanero, has won third for Caribbean style in the Fiery Foods Challenge in Texas as well. This guy is a perfect balance of fruity, but then nice and spicy. You got mango, pineapple orange with a little habanero, Fresno, ginger, lime. It is the perfect tropical habanero. And then we have our Daddle Bite. This is the new super hot I was talking about. Won 2 times in New York at the end of September. Won first place in the XXX heat and third place in Pepper Blend Hot. It's a really delicious blend of the daddle, the scorpion peppers, and some tangy mustard, giving it layers of flavor, nice citrus finish, really nice. Super hot heat still.
I can see the light.
I can't feel myself.
Don't go towards the light.
Okay, we're gonna roll. Move forward.
Daddle pepper, similar to a habanero in heat and flavor, kind of like that fruitiness and the same heat level. A little muskier, and it's really popular out in Florida, so a lot of like our West Coast peeps don't know about it. And then our El Kimchi Cabra is a kimchi brine with our friend Pangea Ferments in town. We really like him. He's our market buddy every Saturday. Find him there. So we use boldly grown down in Skagit Valley's Fresno peppers and Pangea's kimchi brine, and we get this really nice, funky, fermented flavor, but also really fresh pepper flavor too. Delicious on anything and everything you want to spice up.
Kind of a hot take question, no pun intended, but when you're not eating your own hot sauce, is there another brand that you really enjoy?
There are so many brands that so we do this Portland Hot Sauce Expo every year.
Yeah.
And there's 40 vendors, all hot sauce from around the country. We come home with probably like 20 different hot sauces. Plus we buy hot sauces all the time. I mean, I love so many. All sauces are different. Yeah, I could name a ton of different companies. There's just so many, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's probably cool to be able to like try something that's different from what you're putting out personally, to be able to like, see what other people are trying and experimenting with.
Yeah, and not even to like, oh, I could make this myself. Just appreciate it for what they do and support them. And like I said, we go to these hot sauce festivals that have 40 and more vendors, and everyone's just, like, oh, did you try their this? Did you try their that one? Like, yeah.
That's really cool.
It's really awesome. These are some Thai chilies grown by Broomstick Farms. How gorgeous are these? Look how cute. Oh my gosh.
That's really cool. So which ones of your sauce did you guys go in?
The pineapple Thai.
Perfect.
Thai chilies for the pineapple Thai, yeah. Got some green mixed with some red. This is gonna be a beautiful sauce. I love when they're together, so cute.
I mean, color obviously has a lot to do with like how ripe sometimes fruits and stuff are. Like, does the color have anything to do with like the spice level when you look at a pepper?
It does, yeah. So when they ripen, when they become red, they'll get a little spicier. So like we have our green and our red serrano pepper sauce. The red is a little spicier, but it also lends a little bit more sweetness because the flavor gets to develop a little bit more as it ripens. And then we have these beautiful Fresnos that I was talking about from Boldly Grown down in Skagit. Very big, very beautiful, vibrant. Gorgeous. We get all of our Fresnos, we get all of our Serranos from Boldly pretty much, and then we've gotten local habaneros this year. We got these local Thai chilies, we get local jalapenos. We try to get as many local peppers, support all of our Skagit and Whatcom County farmers right now during pepper season, and just make as much local delicious sauce straight from the farm to bottle. Very fresh. We love it. We love supporting local. We love the community here. Oh, I love Bellingham. I love the community. I love doing the farmers markets every week. It's just a very supportive community. We moved here about 13 years ago for my partner's job, and we just haven't left. We call this home now. Online at our website, elfuegosauce.com, in person at the Saturday Bellingham Farmers Market every week. Around town, you can find us at the co-ops, at the Spice Hut, at Elizabeth Station, at DRIZZLE in Fairhaven, a couple other places too.